ladies and gents. How are we all doing? I've actually got a few little issues here, so for Kick, I can't seem to send any messages. Let's see if I can do it on the main, page of it. Okay, let's try that. Why has it kicked me out? Give me a minute, folks. For some unknown reason, it's kicked me out of Kick. Verification code. Oh, my. This is one thing that annoys me. Tony and Cassandra, hello. Yeah, it kind of annoys me when you sign in, and don't get me wrong, two-factor authentication is great. I think it's absolutely amazing. But when I just gotta keep bloody doing it, it's really annoying. Let's have a look now. Right, signed me in. Right. Oh, is it working? Right, oh, I think it's working. Okay, that's not it, that's the wrong one. Right. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it signed me up for some reason. So how are we all doing? How is everyone? It's been a couple of days since we've actually done any streams, but I hope everyone has been doing well. Yeah, so Monday was a little bit of an issue, not with the stream or anything, but I had something planned, and then they said, "Oh, we got to do it between 1 and 2." I was like, "Right, okay." Hence why the stream was going to be a bit later. But then, about 20 minutes before I was meant to have this phone call with them, "Oh yeah, we got to cancel it." And I'm like, "But I've waited." It was literally like 1:30, 1:45 when it happened. And they were like, "Oh no, we can't do it." I was like, "Right, okay." Then they sent me an email saying that you missed it. And I'm like, "You told me it's cancelled. Cancelled, you know?" It just annoyed me. It just really annoyed me. But glad to see everyone is doing well. Tim. Yeah, we are. We are going to be doing something with the channel points over on Kick. We will find a thing to do for him, because I'm going to look at other people, see what they do with it. Because I think if you do like so many, you get like text to speech and all this kind of stuff. So we are going to be looking at that. Another thing as well, look, we are only about an hour and a half today, not long, because I got to go out with 2. I got to pick up my niece and from school, so she's so there's that. But we got a couple of full-on stuff today, and the first thing I was going to look at with you folks is, we all know about how I covered Scientology with the Danny Masterson stuff, and how a lot of times we had to delete quite the substantial number of videos regarding it. And obviously, something's come up regarding Scientology now, which I was actually quite surprised about. And let me just find it by here. Content. Come on, go into it. There we go. Playlists. That's what we need. So where's that gone? Anyway, yeah. So Scientology, obviously we've had all this kind of stuff. And obviously, recently we had the actor Julian McMahon. The guy from Nip Tuck, he played Doctor Doom and all this kind of stuff. And with this, his passing was quite sudden. You know, everyone was a bit like, oof. Well, Tony, we had a brilliant weekend here with the heat wave. South Wales, where I am, it was the hottest of the entirety of the UK, which is absolutely crazy. We reached 35 in Cardiff town, which is nuts. But yeah, so Julian McMahon, the guy from this dude. And obviously we're looking at what's been going on with him, and not there. Okay, we don't care about that. But supposedly now he's having conspiracy theories up the wazoo, where this guy, I'm just going to turn the music off, that his death is very suspicious because people are now thinking that he was a Scientologist. So with this, I've actually spoken to a few people who are no longer in Scientology, and they've all said, No, it's just stupid. Because for them to, for him to be it would be public knowledge. A lot of people would know. But because he actually died in Clearwater, Florida, everyone is now going, ooh, you know what's going on. Charmed, yes, that's where he first started. Yes, he first started was in Charmed. And, like I say, with this here, the death of Australian actor Julian McMahon, at the age of 56 in Clearwater, Florida, has prompted a wave of online speculation. McMahon's career took off with the hit supernatural TV series Charmed, before he gained wider recognition with Nip Tuck, the medical drama in which he played the role of plastic surgeon Christian Troy. Fantastic Four then, obviously he was there as Dr. Doom, and she confirmed his wife did on Saturday that he actually died following a private battle with cancer. Then, while few details were released, one stood out to social media users: the location. So, Clearwater, a city on Florida's Gulf Coast, is widely known for being dominated by Scientology. Yes. That Scientology. Oh, a bit too loud. That's Scientology. So a lot of people now, they're saying that, was he a Scientologist? Because Kirstie Alley, that's where, when she was battling cancer, she moved to Clearwater. And it's got by here, the world headquarters flag is located in the heart of downtown, and its members reportedly own the vast majority of the surrounding real estate. Obviously, with that there, it's going to be a bit of the, oh, okay, so is this happening here? Obviously, with him passing in Clearwater, a lot of people are like, maybe he was one of them. But the mention of Clearwater in Kelly McMahon's statement quickly ignited debate across social media and internet forums, with some questioning why the actor, who had no public ties to the area, would spend his final days there. That's the one that's got a lot of people now talking about it, because if he's never mentioned it before and he's never been seen there and he hasn't got any property there, all of a sudden he is spending his last days there. Did someone get to him? Did, hey T-Ma on Kick, how we all doing? Yeah, so it's interesting to see that they're thinking that he may have ties to Scientology. But you do have one guy here, he does talk about it. And he says, I live in Clearwater, close to a house John Travolta owns, because we're about a mile from the Scientology Center in downtown Clearwater. I was wondering if Julian McMahon was a Scientologist, since Kelly's statement said he died in Clearwater, because why else would he live the last few months of his life there? The only celebrities that do are usually Scientologists. Surprised, that's for a certain. So obviously you got this going on now, and a lot of people are thinking it wouldn't surprise them that he possibly was a Scientologist. But we have seen that many celebrities who are Scientologists, they normally come out and they're talking about it. You know, they normally talk about, oh yes, I'm with them, or they help me with this, they help me with that. Unless you're Tom Cruise, over the last decade and a bit has kind of backed off from talking about it. But it was interesting to see that he spent his last few remaining months there. But you did have another user. Why was Julian McMahon in Clearwater when he died? Like that Scientology city. A Reddit thread has also sprang up. This is how big this is. Of this guy passing. Is that a Reddit thread has happened overnight with it. Which is absolutely nuts. With one contributor offering a more skeptical take on the theory. He was an Australian who loved the beach. I don't see him being involved with Scientology. That's very true, you know, he is Australian, he loved the beach because there's photos of him like surfing and everything else. But with that though, even if you are a lover of the beach, why didn't he stay in California? Because that's where his houses were. You know, because you got loads of beaches there. But yeah, and obviously you've got about Tom Cruise, obviously considered he's the poster boy for it. But to date, there's no mention of Julian McMahon, his wife or his daughter or ex-wife in any publicly available records for Scientology. Sky News does not suggest McMahon or his family are affiliated with it. Well, no, obviously, because people are only talking about it because obviously, a famous actress passed away. And it just so happened to be where Scientology, the mecca of Scientology, is. And that is obviously in Clearwater, Florida. So it's going to be interesting to see that is. But with that there, say, guys, what do you think of that? Because it's, again, Angel, yeah, he could have moved there because of the issues in California. It could have been better air for him, you know? Or, like say, like that one person said, he just loved the beach. It could be that, you know? But we got that one there. So it's always interesting when I see things regarding Scientology. Mostly because, obviously, like I said, we've spoken with Aaron from Growing Up in Scientology. We've had him on the channel a couple of times, a couple of streams with the guy, a couple of chats. Obviously, I covered the Danny Masterson thing, and then we had to delete it all because the channel got flagged and the videos got done for invasion of privacy, as they called it. And we had to delete 25 million, was it 25 million views? Which is an insane amount of views when you think about it. Right, so here we go. So yeah, so January 2023 is when we had to remove 20 million views due to mass flagging. And that was all to do with Scientology, which really annoyed me. But, you know, it's fun. It does happen. This is what happens. But, so we have got we've got 3 videos to go through. One is from Bowser in our Discord, which, like I say, I will show you folks. We do have our Discord now set up. And the good thing is as well, the link I've got for it is now never going to expire. So that'll be there. And what I will do, I will get that link for you folks. And I will put it in. Well, where is it? Wait there. I have to find it now. We will find the link and I will put it in to the channel for everyone if you're not already on it. But we got that now. It's all set up and I'm really, really grateful for it because with Discord, you can send me stuff and, you know, be like, all right, this is what we're going to do. And, right. This is what we're going to do. And if we need anything, we got the link right by there. But one, say, the video we are going to look at today regarding what Bao sent us is regarding a $50 million bribe behind the Diddy verdict, which is always interesting to see for me. Again, we all know how I like all these kind of cases and we always get involved and we try looking at things. But this one by here, Ali Carter exposes $50 million bribe behind Diddy's RICO verdict. So we're going to have a look at this and see what's going on, folks.
The DOJ released a video that at first everybody said they couldn't find a video of Cassie Ventura being beaten. They couldn't find it.
It was everywhere though. We all saw it.
You saw one clip and then you saw DOJ released another clip to the news. So the DOJ had that clip to begin with. So the people who are telling you that they don't have the Epstein file, they're full of shit.
Yeah, that's another thing as well.
What other way do you want me to explain that? They're lying to you. The ones that are telling you Pam Bondi that she only had a little bit.
Same tone. I've never seen the appeal.
They told you the same thing, and now you're seeing it with the Sean Combs case. About him beating the hell out of females. I knew about the parties going on with multiple people, so it wasn't just Sean Combs. I knew about all of that, but I left early, so guilty. How many people did you hear say about Cassie Ventura that I knew that she was being abused? I knew that
so much was going on with this. It's
the case that is on right now.
It's interesting to see how he just got away with some of the most really bad stuff. You know?
And whoever lied was exposed. I am grateful for the amount of people.
Ali Carter is finally back from hiding, and she just exposed the $50 million bribe that Diddy paid to have his RICO charge snatched away. And baby, the justice system is way more corrupt than we thought. It turns out that Diddy has been secretly pushing out payments to the family of the jurors disguised as charity donations through the church, and the Kardashians may even have a hand in helping him pull this off. This isn't the first time Diddy has been caught doing this. but this is by far the biggest one so far, and Ally Carter isn't allowing him to get away with this without giving us the tea. When Diddy was arrested, this was the exact strategy he used to pay off witnesses and victims from coming forward.
Yeah,
And
we
he used it again,
saw some
this
of that
time to
in
get the jurors
December,
in
like
his
2022,
favor.
23.
Obviously, the jurors still had to find him guilty. If something else, it would be too obvious that some shady stuff was going on. But when it comes to that RICO charge, they cleared that right out the way, because that was the biggest one in there.
Diddy's
It was
bribing
huge.
and victim-paying antics were actually exposed a while back when people were looking into the Kardashians and how they have been using their fave church to evade taxes. If y'all remember, Kris Jenner got exposed a while ago for opening up a church called California Community Church, where all the members are required to pay a $1,000
Oh
a month
my
as membership
God.
fee and donate over 10% of their earnings to the church's tithes. Initially, people
That sounds like Scientology straight away. Because with Scientology, you got... Because I remember, say, we were speaking with Aaron, and he was talking about Travolta and all these people, and something stupid, like, out of all their yearly earnings, 20 to 50% is given to the church? Absolutely insane. And if they were doing it, well, to be honest with you now, looking at it, it kind of makes sense. You know, how are they... Like, what was it? Her daughter, the youngest self-made female billionaire. And then it found out she never paid like $800 million in taxes. I wonder where.
thought this was a scheme orchestrated by Kris to help her and her daughters get a tax write-off. But it turns out it wasn't just taxes they were evading. They were also using the church as an organization to pay off victims of popular celebrities, including Diddy.
Come
Apparently,
on.
the popular Hollywood manager, Lou Taylor, who managed Diddy, Justin, and the Kardashians themselves at one point, is also a board member at this church, and they have been secretly receiving huge sums of money from Diddy to use in paying off his victims. They disguise these payments as charity donations, but it's really hush money being pushed to victims. But
This
since it's
doesn't
flagged
surprise
as
me one
charity
bit.
donations, no one bothers to look into it.
Y'all, 24 hours before the raid, Kim Kardashian decides to unfollow Diddy, right? Well, come to find out, this person by the name of Lou Taylor is apparently Diddy's manager. And this Lou Taylor woman is also on the board of Hillsong's church home. Follow me, go with me. They is doing all of this, child, in the name of the Lord. Just follow the story. Now, to cover myself, everything in this video is a legend, honey. This is what I did up, and I don't know how much truth is to it, but there's reportings, okay? So everything that I'm saying
this is it. It's allegedly. You have to do it.
So
we learned that on this channel.
Lou Taylor apparently is paying off, allegedly, some of Diddy's victims from this slush fund through some church fund, okay? Not only that,
absolutely
Kim Kardashian
nuts.
mama has been making these girls pay 10% tithes to some church that Lou Taylor and her husband is basically owner, co-owner, or whatever. So I was like, let me look into this Lou Taylor person. I'm thinking Lou Taylor was a guy who was
I was thinking that.
And they doing ministry and everything. Now, mind you, y'all remember the whole thing with Britney Spears? So come to find out, Lou
that was
Taylor,
sad. That was sad.
Hold on. Okay, so Lou Taylor is the CEO of TriStar Sports and Entertainment. She's like a business manager icon. Now, Mike, do y'all know the Lohans? What's the Lindsay Lohan? So
Make me
she
smaller by there.
apparently, allegedly, she has been behind most of these stars' conservatorship situations, especially Britney Spears. So before
that whole Britney Spears conservatory thing, it's, oh my God. It's absolutely crazy. I feel so sorry for her, because obviously we've seen her grow up. You know, even though she's only like a year or two old or whatever, me. But a lot of us have either grown up with her or seen her grow up in the public eye. And in 2007, 2008, isn't it, when she shaved her head and had that meltdown, I'm not surprised. It's just now showing that everything is coming under this one umbrella. And it all seems to, well, we all know about Hollywood. We all know how bad Hollywood is and what they do to expose, the kids and all that. You know, we heard it with, is it Julie Gardner? The one who played Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. We saw what she went through. We saw, say, Britney Spears. We've seen her with Christina Aguilera from our generation and stuff. And we're seeing it now happening with Justin Bieber. It's absolutely sad that all these people are doing it with all of this. Hey, Raquel, how's it going? The way Diddy was acquitted was awful, even though he was convicted of 2 counts. You know what? Yeah. It's the way that he was just found not guilty. It's like, well, how can you say that he's okay for doing one of these things where he was taking these girls across to engage in this? That is basically trafficking. But, oh, no, we don't find him busy on that. It was. It's one of the worst things that's happened in the last couple of years. Seeing all these things against him, and it makes that video of his ex-girlfriend in the hotel. It just makes that obsolete because they're like, oh yeah, that doesn't matter. No, that is the main thing. That matters. And they were like, oh yeah, not guilty. Really annoying. Really annoying. Aaron Carter, yes. Yeah, it's sad the way Hollywood do it. And again, no, it all comes down to money. That's all it is.
Before we talk about Britney, Mike Lohan, which is the Lohan girl, Lindsay Lohan's daddy, accused Lou Taylor
Lindsay Lohan,
Dina Lohan for trying to put Lindsay Lohan in a conservatorship concerning her money. Also, allegedly, there's a lawsuit from 2021 with Astroworld tragedy, and she's being sued for employment discrimination. This is what this Lou lady is. Now, Lou Associates maintain intense control also over Britney Spears' life.
Yeah, a lot of stuff with Britney at the moment is not exactly going great, is it?
Even the
some of the videos she's putting out there, dancing with knives.
Had that conservatorship because she ended up becoming the business manager and took over the financial pieces of Britney Spears' whole situation.
Well, according to Allie Carter, this is the same strategy Diddy used to allegedly bribe the jurors into ruling in his favor. But she didn't stop there. She also slammed the prosecutors for never once bringing up the children that Diddy allegedly touched. Allie said she was almost added to the witnesses to testify, but once they realized she was going to expose the things Diddy did to children, they kicked her out of the list, as well as hundreds of other witnesses who were going to testify about the vile things they witnessed Diddy do to kids.
Warm in here.
Witnesses on the case. And I don't know if they even got through all of those witnesses, but Maureen Comey is the prosecutor of this case, on this case in New York City. And she never asked about the children. And, you know, there's so many people who wanted me to be a witness on this trial.
She also went off on people like Lil Bozy and Funk Flex who have been harassing Cassie and telling her to stop. Coming for Diddy because he has kids who defend him, but forget the fact that he touched on other people when they were also kids. Allie said she was just 15 when Diddy SA'd her in his mansion in LA, and Cassie was also just 19 when he started courting her. They were also kids, but no one cared about what he did to them. But now
Britney in the back there
to care about the mental health of his kids once it's time for their father to be held accountable.
On the side of pedophiles.
Oh, Raquel, yeah, Cassie, when all this came off, she must have been just destroyed.
You with me still? Yes? Okay. They keep calling them kids. The twins and the daughters kids. They don't need to be in the case because they're kids. Cassie Ventura was not called a child. Everybody tore that woman apart because they saw a pregnant grown woman sitting on that trial telling her story that everybody covered up as she was 19 years old. People are addressing Sean Combs' kids as kids, but they won't address Cassie as a kid when this happened to her. Do you understand what I'm saying? I was 15 years old when I had dealings with Sean Combs. She was 19. You get me? Okay? We're not talking about the other children that were on this case. Now, as you guys are saying, I told you, the justice system is rigged. I don't know how many ways people need to say that, see it for themselves, research it, dig on it, and not understand that the justice system is rigged. And we've been saying that since the beginning.
Everyone's been saying this.
We went through private investigators. This is how we have the insurance and the documents and the things and the receipts.
With this, we got to look at, perfectly obviously for this channel, was the Johnny Depp situation. And we did it here in the UK, in the UK trial as well, where you had the judges, the 3 judges in the appeal court, and they literally did say, yeah, this shouldn't have happened, but we're not granting you the appeal. Because they will not go against their fellow judge, which I've never understood that about this country. And this is why appeals here in the UK, they very rarely succeed and very rarely get granted. And it does make you think, why have you even got the appeal process if you're not actually going to use it properly? And seeing this by here, obviously, with the way that she has been, all of these girls have been dragged through everything. And seeing how the judges were just, they weren't just like, you know, not lenient, and they just weren't, it almost seemed like they just didn't care. Especially when the jury came out and said that they had one person on the jury for the Diddy case, and they're like, yeah, we don't think he's going to do well or whatever, because he says he's known about all of this. And what was the other thing to say? I know he knows all about this, and he's not going to be biased. And they were, and when I heard that, I was thinking, first of all, if you're not meant to be biased. You know, you're a jury member. You're meant to be going out there and being like, right, okay, then we're going to stay neutral, straight down the middle, see what's going on. For them to say, oh yeah, I'm not going to be biased, it's like, well, I think you already will be, because you wouldn't have said that. Which a lot of people, when they say something, obviously, you know, we all do it. Every one of us, we've said something and we don't mean it. But seeing how they did that, and the judge just said, oh yeah, just passed it back, I'd be a little bit concerned, you know? But then, obviously, seeing this, how these girls have been, well, they've been shamed. These girls have been shamed in the court system and everything. And when these people, obviously the two main things that he didn't get accused of or found guilty of, the RICO Act, how can you say no to them, but yes to something else, which was basically a lesser version of a RICO Act? Because he did get done for taking people to engage in the P word. You know, that's what I don't seem to understand with it.
That we have, because we have been through this so many times before, where the victim is the one who gets the most hell and the predators walk. The amount of people that you've seen, I want you to stop and think about how many people were enabling this case.
Allie accused the
Hundreds.
prosecutors of helping Diddy get off on those charges. She said this whole thing was never meant to put him in jail. It was just a humiliation ritual to get him embarrassed. And once they got that out the way, they are never covering things up to help him get off. She even brought up feds knew about Diddy's shenanigans all the way back in the 2000s, but watched him continue doing it till Cassie filed her lawsuit. Her lawsuit made them look bad, because people were wondering how all this could be going on without them ever knowing about it. They simply went after Diddy to cover up their own corruption. She also brought up how multiple people knew what Diddy was getting up to, but kept their mouth shut about it because they were getting paid. All the way from the hotel staff who cleaned up the rooms after the freak-offs, to the hotel managers themselves erasing CCTV footages, to bodyguards getting paid to blow up cars and kidnap people, to even the DA initially trying to deny Diddy's illegal activities, till the lawsuits starting flying in the masses. So many people had many chances to stop.
It's crazy to see.
Sat by and watched because they were getting paid.
See here, the DOJ released a video that at first everybody said they couldn't find a video of Cassie Ventura being. They couldn't find it. It didn't exist. You saw one clip,
but then it was everywhere.
DOJ released another clip to the news. So the DOJ had that clip to begin with. So the people who are telling you that they don't have the Epstein file, they're full of shit.
Oh, 100%.
What other way do you want me to explain that?
With that there, with the Epstein stuff, it's literally, at the moment, where is it? I gotta try and find it now. Because it's one of the main news fronts on, where is it? Because I saw it and I was like, well, yeah, obviously they are going to deny it. US. Yeah, here we go. So obviously Maxwell's family breaks silence with bombshell claim after Trump has closed the case on Jeffrey Epstein, which in my eyes, if he's done that, he's obviously, everyone knows he's a part of it. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows that he's on the records and everything else. But you've also got people like, obviously you've got like Tom Hanks, you've got all these people, the royals, you name it, the who's who was on that list. And the funny thing is, like, obviously, because I saw on the news the other day that they were saying that You had the people in the house in America that they said we're closing the case or whatever in the files. But before that, they were saying that no files existed. But then earlier this year, you had people coming out of the White House with the files. And now you got people saying that there's so much going on. You know, there's so much happening. It's absolutely nuts. But with the way Cassie's saying and everything else, it is true. Everything is. And it's sad to see. People in power will always exploit everyone else. My fridge is popping.
They're lying.
Don't know why it's popping.
The ones that are telling you, Pam Bondi, that she only had a little bit, it is bullshit. Bullshit. Because they told you the same thing, and now you're seeing it with the Sean Combs case. They told you they just had a little bit of a video, and then it got released. That's on the DOJ. They lied to you. They told you that nothing happened, that this man, Sean Combs, was just this rap mogul that everybody loved. No, he couldn't have hurt nobody. He couldn't have did anything. And then all this stuff came out. Well, he did that. But yeah, he couldn't have did anything else. And then something else came out. Okay, well, maybe he did that too. But he couldn't have did anything else. And then something else comes out. How many people did you hear say, I left the party early? I knew about the abuse.
Yeah.
I knew about children being there. I knew about him beating the hell out of females.
So with her saying that about how many celebrities have said, I left early. Nearly every single person who has been interviewed has said that. Nearly everyone. And, you got Ellen. Look, when Diddy was on the show with her, she brought something up and he said, don't make me release the video or something like that. Straight away, everyone's like, what video? It's absolutely nuts. Oh, Tony, I think you're right. Yeah, I don't think Diddy's got any charm whatsoever. To me, it's just all he's got is money and that's it. Raquel, yeah, and say with that situation as well, it's meant to be J-Lo who gave him the gun and hid the gun in it. So much going on, it's insane.
With multiple people, so it wasn't just Sean Combs. I knew about all of that, but I left early, so guilty. How many people did you hear say about Cassie Ventura that I knew that she was being abused? I knew that she was wrong. I knew what he was doing, but I'm just now speaking about it. Guilty. Coward.
Yeah, coward.
How many maids did it take
no one's speaking up about it.
up a penthouse suite? Know that there was blood and glass everywhere, but they kept their mouth shut because they got paid. Guilty. So we're not talking, let's go back down to the bottom. The hotel manager that you guys never seen his face at first of this hotel, he heard the beat. He heard the screaming. He knew what was going on.
The people who worked in that hotel or whatever knew everything.
He knew that he had other girls with him. He knew what was going on. He had the footage. He talked to the security. That hotel manager is who took that footage from the security and said, okay, hand me some money or help me be quiet. I'm going to shut the hell up. You did not hear anything from that hotel manager.
That's what I hate.
Now. But they told you, that hotel manager, if you would have went back then, they would have told you, no, we don't know anything.
Exactly.
Guilty. The security that were on shift that night, that knew about this footage, that knew he dragged her down the hallway.
They would have been watching it.
He kicked her in the back and all over the place. The hotel security that knew about that, they looked away.
So bad, isn't it?
Off. Guilty.
The way she's bringing all this up is completely just true. It's everything that happened, that people in that hotel and everywhere else, all the people he's hired, they all know what's gone on. When you think about how many people knew what was going on at these things and no one said a damn word, it's upsetting because a lot of these people will probably look up to, and some of these people, if they got families or whatever, oh, you're doing this? Oh, great. Okay. Yeah, you're a security guard. Oh, you're doing this. You're the hotel manager. Great. And these are the secrets that they're keeping. Again, money speaks. That is literally it. Money talks. And I wonder how much money was actually paid to all of these people to keep quiet. Because we all know that he's a billionaire and everything else. So it wouldn't just be like, oh, I have 10 grand. Keep quiet. It would be a lot more. That's what I'm thinking as well, per person.
Now, the FBI...
Oh, Angel, yeah,
that
completely.
have had all of this information for a really long time looked away from it as well. Guilty.
Allie said she almost lost her mind when she found out Diddy was getting off the charges because she had been trying so hard to move on from the essay she faced in his hands, but she was sucked back into this mess once this case started gaining traction. She literally broke down and started crying. Y'all.
Going anywhere. Whoever tried just got painted a target on it, and whoever lied was exposed. I am grateful for the amount of people. I wanted to give a damn about somebody saying they love me just because they love me. I didn't want anybody because they wanted me or my body or what they could do to me. I'm nobody's puppet. I'm nobody's toy. I'm nobody's punching bag anymore.
Good.
And that's all I ever fucking wanted. Do
Poor
you hear
girl.
me?
She's going through so much. And say
I have
staying
dealt
silent,
with
yeah.
shit. I've been a vault. I don't usually get upset. I try to just keep that shit going because what can I do? Nothing.
Now, anyone who has been following Allie knows she's very passionate about the kids. So this entire case is very triggering for her, not only because Diddy still gets to be free, but also because these children are not going to get justice. Not too long ago, she was talking about some of the kids being stolen and used as a sacrifice by these celebrities so they can stay young forever. She said these poor kids were kept in metal chains and used for satanic rituals. Allie didn't specify where exactly these rituals were happening.
That
but
part
she
I'm
said she
very
witnessed
skeptic
all
of,
these
is that
things
part there, but
herself
everything
while
else
working in the
is...
industry. And most of these kids didn't make it out alive.
It's so sad.
And the few ones who did definitely didn't come out the same as before.
But right now, I think a lot of people are not ready for someone to tell you that there are 3-4-year-olds that people take pride in sticking bars of children. I don't think people are going to be able to stomach the fact that people tie 2, 3, 4, 5-year-old children to horse stables and have horses and dogs and then they get off on that. I don't think people are going to be able to stomach the fact that people hang children upside down in satanic ritual abuse meetings, and they literally hang them, literally by metal prongs. They hang them to get blood dripping out of them, and people go up under and like you're under a rainfall to take their blood. There are situations that I don't think people are ready for. We're not touching the seriousness of trafficking. Like the videos that I've made, the videos that I've started to make, this is not even touching. This is the gist of it, and I think so many people are quick to raise a sign and say adrenochrome, but you don't know what it means, and you don't know why it's such a thing, why it's such a strong thing in trafficking, and how what makes it so strong. What, you know that they're drinking children's blood, but you don't know what they're doing to those children to make their blood strong enough to cause something to
it's strong, isn't it, this part?
Your system in order to keep you in the fountain of youth.
I say for myself, I don't believe in that. I don't believe that there is a God or anything else. I'm an atheist. And with her talking about this sort of stuff, but again, we have heard many, many tales about Hollywood actors, actresses and all that, literally going back decades, that this sort of thing was happening. And there's a story regarding Zach Bagans' Haunted Museum in Vegas. Excuse me, where the person who owned it, before he had it as a museum and stuff, they used to do these type of rituals and all that down in the basement. And again, it's in Sam and Colby, because I do watch their videos because it does intrigue me. But what they're talking about, let's try and find it actually, because they're talking about how people used to come down, they used to do sacrifices, and again, with what they're saying about the Fountain of Youth, this sort of thing. And I was like, holy hell. Zach Bagans' Museum. It was the very first one they did. So is it this one?
We are the first YouTube.
Yeah, here we go. So, wrong one. So this is by here now. This is it. This is actually in the basement of the museum. And he said he's kept it exactly how he found it, with the floor, with the pentagram and all that kind of stuff. But obviously the back stuff, the chairs or whatever, they were all put there by him. But I'll put this in the chat for you on both Kick and for YouTube. Like I say, because it is hour and 15 video, which it does go into quite a lot of the stuff. Like I say, we got both there. And when do they start talking about it? Oh, that was the chair. Alright, by here is when they go down to it. So there we go, the basement. It is quite full on. That's 58 minutes into the video. But yeah, it's absolutely full on. And Dan Rivera, is he the one who his wife tried killing? Is that the one? What? How? He's dead? When? Oh, money does reveal you, yeah. Annabelle doll handler Dan dies while what? I was literally watching an interview with this dude yesterday. It was confirmed in a statement. The longtime handler of the infamous Annabelle doll that inspired the Conjuring film franchise has died at the age of 54 while on tour with the haunted doll. Dan Riviera, lead investigator of the New England Society, passed away suddenly over the weekend. What the hell? His death was confirmed in a statement shared by the people on Facebook. It's with deep sadness that Tony, Wade and I share the sudden passing of our close friend and partner, Dan. Wow. That is crazy. I wonder if anything is going to come out, like say, if he was, wow, it is weird. It's a little bit too weird. That's what I think with this at the minute. Wow, okay. Because I know that they have obviously been moving Annabelle around America and stuff, and then there was that rumor that that it went missing and all this kind of stuff. But then Dan Rivera came out and said, he goes, no, we got the doll, it hasn't gone anywhere. This is crazy. Yeah, so the speculation intensified after visitors claimed they hadn't seen the doll on display. Yeah, so we were talking about the missing thing, yeah. So just months after online rumors claimed the Annabelle doll had vanished during a stop in Louisiana. But no, because they had it all with them. He swiftly shut down the speculation in a video, showing the doll safely locked inside this case at the museum. Annabelle's not missing, she's not in Chicago. I'm here at the museum right now, let's go inside and let's check. Yeah, that is crazy. It's sad. That's actually really sad to see that he's gone. Because I know, because I say that Sam and Colby, they did a video with him. They did a video in the actual museum. Wow. I wonder what... Obviously, there is going to be a lot more rumors. That's obvious with this. We're going to see a lot more rumors coming out now stating, oh, this happened or whatever. But yeah, that's nuts. I'm going to have to look for other things now regarding that.
No one believes that because it sounds like an unreal horror Disney movie that someone wrote. You know what I'm saying?
It kind of is. These poor youngings were dragged into those parties without their parents or any responsible adults.
All to do with money.
Do all these things that traumatize them for life. Can you imagine just how messed up they probably are right now? What's crazier is that Allie also said some of Diddy's. The associates had a fetish for the douche of kids, and they would handpick a few of the male kids and deliberately give them foods that would cause them to have some kind of stomach upset so that they would end up having severe diarrhea during the freak-offs. And as if that wasn't bad enough, they...
I'm sorry. What?
...would make these boys lay in their poo and record it.
Watching an episode called Pig Night.
Oh.
When I went, they tried to feed us. And I remember it because...
I am going to stop this by you now, folks, because it's getting a little bit too much into all of this kind of stuff. But I will leave the link, so I'll like that, they'll subscribe. I'll put the link in both chats if you want to give it a full watch again and see what's going on. And if you want to leave a comment and support the Urban Noir. But we got that one by there. But yeah, that's absolutely crazy. That is full on. Holy hell. But that's a bit loud for you folks. But yeah, it's... there's so much going on in this world. And Raquel and everyone, you are right. The amount of excuses that they've come up with and everything else, it's absolutely crazy. But regarding the money, yeah, money does bring out the worst in people because they think that they've done one thing. Ooh, what's the next fix? And again, this is why a lot of musicians, when you see, they've all been taking drugs. And perfect excuse is Ozzy Osbourne. I'll always remember the interview I saw with him years ago when he said that he did all these drugs and, again, I had all this money, so I just kept going and going for the bigger, stronger drugs. That's what happens. And seeing that now, when you've got this here, it's scary. Because they literally have so much money. And if you think about all the people who are included in this, the rich people, how much money combined are they worth? It's going to be billions and billions of dollars. And they can ruin anyone with what they're doing. It's sad. It really is. But we got 2 more videos we're going to take a look at, folks. There's one here which is actually quite short. It's actually a really fun, not fun, it's a body cam video, obviously. And with this one, it is them saying, the moment she realized she was losing her kid. That's the nuts one there. Cassandra, you know what? It does. When you hear things out loud and other people talking about them, it makes you think like they were talking about. It's some kind of horror movie. It's like, what is going on? It's absolutely insane. And like I say, with this one by here, I saw this last night. I was like, you know what? We'll have a look at this one. But the moment she realized she was losing her kid.
Officers have robbery warrants for 3 people who stole tools from a Home Depot and attacked a worker with a metal pipe. Officers have found them, but what they don't know is the suspects aren't going down without a fight.
This is what I find crazy.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
You only nick certain things and steal certain things, and it's like, do you really want to fight your way out?
One dive in the back seat. You got one dive in the back seat. Driver's changing.
Oh.
Driver's getting in. Someone's getting in driver's seat.
Don't try and drive off.
He's gonna try and run. Hit the car.
Yeah, drive into it. Nice dodge. Nice. Bloody hell, mate. Put your leg inside the car. You're going to get that chopped off. Oh, my God. What an
idiot. There was a child in the suspect's vehicle, meaning officers now have to deal with a high-speed pursuit as
what an idiot.
As they possibly can.
Let's go. Man, that doesn't look like the guy, dude.
The one in the backseat? There's another guy in the backseat.
It's working. Yeah. Where's your plug? Where's your plug? Right here. See if they work. They're working. We on? We're on.
Yeah, like I say, try and stay cool, Tone. Oh.
The guy who jumped in the driver's
I know it's meant to be delivered today. Where is it?
The guy who got out of the car.
I had to email through. Sorry, folks. I'm talking out loud.
Watch the curb. Watch the curb. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Move.
Bloody hell. It's...
Get out of the fucking way.
Oof.
Move your ass. Move out of the way.
Jeez, this guy's going off on one.
Yes, pit the fucking car. Put the kid in there.
The driver caused several traffic accidents while fleeing law enforcement. He eventually crashed and bailed from the vehicle and ran into a nearby hotel.
Oh, I'm sorry to see that, Raquel. Yeah.
Back out and
let's say my mum, mum's retired now, so she used to be a nurse and everything. And when she was doing her
Nice to meet you. Stand up.
When she was in college and stuff, she was in, obviously, it's in the 80s, those type of hospitals where certain things happen to people, and she says it absolutely destroyed her.
Alright, no worries. Mauricia, I got a warrant for you. Just relax.
So there was a warrant for her.
Mauricia, who bailed out? What's the guy's name? What's his name?
Joshua.
It's Joshua? Where's Mark? Where's Mark? Mark. Where's Mark?
Mark, he's at ambulance.
Where is he?
Ambulance ends. But why you have a warrant for me?
For robbery.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, Home Depot.
I didn't rob Home Depot. I did not rob Home Depot.
Yeah, wearing that same skull cap, too.
I didn't. I swear to God, I didn't.
Okay. You shouldn't have swung a pipe at the guy, Alicia. Why'd you swing a pipe?
Oh my God, what an idiot.
Give it to her. Give it to Fuki.
I'll give it to her. Listen, Mauricia, you know your rights? Hang on, don't say anything. You know your rights?
Okay.
You understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to an attorney. Do you understand that? You have the right to start answering questions and stop at any time. Do you understand? Let me ask you this. Just tell me why you swung a pipe at that man.
Okay, I had swung a pipe because I was scared. I didn't want him to like.
She just said, I didn't do it. I didn't swing a pipe at anyone.
Because you don't want him to hurt you?
Some people, man.
Mark or Josh?
That was Mark.
It was Mark. Yeah, where's Mark?
He's at ambulance ends.
Okay. Where's Shadarice? The big girl with the longer pipe. Where's she?
She had ambulance in too.
Ambulance in?
Yeah.
What's ambulance?
Why are they all there?
441 and what?
But I should have no.
Listen, 441 and what?
That's 441 and Davie.
And what?
Man, sometimes.
Why are they there?
I'm like, this is what he stayed. But
Okay, listen, the three of you that day shouldn't have swung pipes at the guy. You should have just taken the merchandise and left, okay? You swung pipes at him, and when you swung pipes at him...
Apologize. I have kids right now.
No,
Listen,
oh my God,
listen,
this
look at me,
woman.
Look at me, stop talking. I want you to understand something. When you swung the pipe at him, you elevated the crime. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
I apologize.
Mark didn't have a pipe, but Shadarice did.
Can I apologize?
Oh my God.
I'm gonna call them and ask them if you can apologize, okay? Put your feet in for me. All right, listen.
That boy there pisses me off. Can I go and say sorry? Well, you can say sorry, but you're still going to jail. You know, I don't understand. Excuse me. I don't understand these people, how they commit a crime. Oh, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to go say sorry and it'll be all done with. Yeah, I'll give you the stuff back. No, sorry. You swung a pipe at someone. What if that connected? You know, what if that connected? That would have been dangerous. That would have literally, again, imagine the damage if you hit him on the head. Absolutely nuts. So they think, oh, I'll apologize, it's all okay. No.
You know why you're in cuffs, right?
You do not do that.
For the robbery at Home Depot where you pulled the pipe out, okay? Don't say anything else. I got to tell you what your rights are. You understand that?
Yes.
Listen, you got the right to remain silent, refuse to answer questions. You understand?
Yes.
You have the right to an attorney. You understand that?
A poor kid as well, man.
Start talking to me and stop at any time. Do you understand? Listen to me.
Having the kid in the car as well when they're doing this.
Listen, Sharice, listen. When you pulled the pipe out, you scared that guy.
I was scared too because I didn't know what was going on. Yes, I didn't know what was.
But you elevated it to a robbery when you did that.
Exactly, Cassandra. They don't.
Listen, we're going to go back to the police department. We're going to talk about it. Mark was with you that day. Where's Mark?
I don't know. Mark wasn't.
Oh my God.
Mark wasn't there. I know who Mark is.
Who was driving the car that day?
Mark.
Listen to me. Who was driving the car the day you guys had the pipes at Home Depot? Was it Josh?
You can see she's trying to fabricate a story, but it's just not computing. It's almost, what do I do? What do I say? You can see that there. Because literally, oh, who's Mark? Oh, no, I know Mark. Who was driving the car? Mark? It's like, literally, everything that they do it and putting the kid's life in danger. That's the worst thing. Because now that poor child is going to be there, going to be thinking about things. And like, you know, that's it. You know, the child is crying. And it's because your mother has gone out and been an absolute asshole and has been a criminal, you know? But it's true. They always mention, oh, I got kids. But like, you are right, Cassandra. They never think about the kids when they're doing it. And Raquel, yes. So many people think that apologizing changes things. Even if the apology is accepted, it doesn't mean forgiveness. Exactly. I am 100% with you on that one there. And the people who think saying sorry is that it's going to change it. It's almost like that they've been, throughout their life, they've never been denied anything. They've always been told, oh, if you say sorry, people will forgive you. No. And with the way that she just went about, oh, can I apologise? Can I go apologise? Can I go apologise? You stole things and you tried hitting someone with a metal pipe. It's not your fists. It's metal. And it was a big-ass pipe by the sound of things. Obviously, that guy was probably like, yeah, I'm not going to get involved with this. If you swing at me, I'm going to either duck, run away, or call the cops. It's absolutely crazy. It really is.
Listen, do you want to work with me or not? Was it Josh?
Yes, but I'm scared.
All right.
Oh, no, sorry. You can't be scared.
All right,
You can't be scared. It's your own fault.
Listen to me. The 3 people that were at Home Depot that day. You, Moesha, and who was the 3rd driver?
They always start crying as well, don't they? They always start crying. Really, it grinds my gears, some of these videos, when you see the actual bad guys crying and it's like, oh, no, I didn't mean to do it, or whatever. It's like, no, sorry. You knew exactly what you were doing. You just thought you wouldn't get caught. And running from the police, and you had a car chase? It's like, hello, you know, like anyone home?
The guy?
Mark was never there.
Tase them, I say. Tase them all.
It was who? It was this guy that was driving today? Josh? Okay, sit tight.
There we go.
Sit tight.
No, stay in the car and shut up.
Look at me, all right? Listen. Remember your rights, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to ask you another question, okay? Here's the question.
Yes, sir.
Josh. Was he with you in
Yeah, Raquel is absolutely horrible.
Josh was there too.
You know?
Driving.
Yes.
Okay, he didn't have the pipe. He was the one loading the merchandise.
Yes, can I kiss
I'm gonna let you kiss your baby because you're being honest and you're cooperating with me, okay? You can kiss
But you're still going to jail.
Don't get out of the car.
Okay, baby.
We should listen to me. There's nothing I can do about you going to jail right now.
Exactly.
Okay? Do you have any more of the merchandise that you took that day?
I didn't have anything. I didn't take any.
Have you been to Home Depot since that day?
No, sir.
What did you do with the merchandise that you guys took?
They sold it. They took it to some guy. Please don't take me to jail.
Okay.
You're going to jail, darling.
There's nothing I can do. The warrant's in the system.
You're going to jail. That is it.
Listen,
you know?
I'm going to note your cooperation in my report. All right? I'm going to note your cooperation. It was you, Shatteris, and Josh, right?
Stop crying, darling. It's your own fault.
All right, hang tight. Josh, how are we doing?
It's your own
My
fault.
name's Josh. First of all, let me just get this out of the way so my bosses don't get upset with me, okay? Let me read your rights. You understand what they are? You have the right to remain silent, refuse to answer questions. You understand that? You can start answering questions and stop at any time and ask for an attorney. You understand that? Josh,
Really gets to me, man. Really does.
You had kids in the car. What were you thinking?
There we go. See?
Okay. You know why we're even coming to stop you today? You have no idea why? Then why would you take off running? Scared of what?
Because you were scared.
Yeah, because we're the damn police. You see, we're
You
the police,
stole.
man.
You were
This is about-
stealing.
You're gonna laugh. You ready? This is about the Home Depot hit that you made with fucking Moesha and Shatteris over there the day after Christmas. That's what this is all about. Can you believe that? That's what this is about.
Wow, here we go.
Home Depot tools. We can have the Home Depot tools, and your girls had to pull out the pipes and swing the pipes at them, and then you threw the card at them that day. That's what this is about.
See?
Can you believe that? And what was that? How much money did you make on those tools? What's
There
that?
we go.
I can't hear you. You were there. You were there. They've already said you were there, and I got your ID down there.
Oh
two
my
girls, plus
God.
I got your ID. The whole thing's on video. You don't remember being at Home Depot? That's what you're going to go
Angel,
with?
yeah.
Now you're just hurting yourself. Not because now you're not
Parent, I
standing up and
fucking
acting like
hate
a man
people
here.
like this. The parents.
All right, you play that game. We'll talk about it later. Put your knee in there. No.
Look at him.
No, go in jail, bro.
You're going to jail, mate.
This is jail. No, going to jail. You can't wreck 3 cars, drive like that from the police. Almost
Exactly.
run me over
Oh
with a
my
car,
God.
Almost forced me to shoot you in the head. And then
It would have been easier if you did
let
shoot
go.
him.
You drove the car at me. You hit my partner's car. I was standing there in front of you.
We ran into the car.
This is what annoys me. Alright? So look what he ran into the car, sir. He went into the car because you were driving off. First of all, 30 seconds ago, I wasn't there. Who told you I was there?
You know, you're very lucky because your daughter was sitting right behind you.
Oh.
And if I was an inch or 2 to the left or to the right if I fired that gun, I would have hit your kid. That's why you're still alive.
Oh my God.
Done talking. All right, Shatteris. Listen, you still remember your rights, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh God.
I'm not
Stop crying.
I want to be clear on a couple
Stop
things,
crying.
We're gonna talk about this when we get back to the PD, all right?
Just tase him.
But I want to be clear on a couple things. You, Moesha, and who was driving the car that day?
It was just,
The hoodie that you were wearing that day. You know what your mistake was, right? You didn't cover yourself up quick enough.
I just don't want to go to jail. I'm sorry.
I know. Are you sorry for what you did?
Yes, I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry for what I did
Oh my God.
Christmas. That's you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you? Okay.
It's just that every time I'm just
All right,
scared.
hang on. So that's Moesha. That's Josh.
I'm scared. Sorry.
Am I right?
You don't get to cry and plead and make out like you're frightened and all this. You are about to beat someone up with a metal pipe.
Relax for a second here. Is this the same little head thing you're wearing today? Or did you change head things? That's the same one, right?
That's not me.
That's you.
Let me see.
That's you, girl. And
That's
Josh.
you.
Oh, let me see again.
And that's Shadowreese.
That's not Pookie.
She said it was her.
Let me see.
Oh, here we go.
That's her.
Hey, get that black phone and give it to my oldest daughter.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll take care of that. Where's the black phone at? With you? I'll take care of it.
Yeah,
okay,
it's
but
right.
listen. I'm gonna have to take your head thing because you were wearing it that day and that's evidence. Just leave it on for now. But listen, the pipe that you had that day, is it in the car right now? That you pulled out of your pants or jacket or wherever you pulled it out of, is that in the car?
Throw that junk away.
You threw it away?
So, with this here, Liz, how's it going? I want a taser. Yeah, I want to tase them all. Get rid of it. Oh, no. Well, say, Tony, I'd call a lot of people that. I call a lot of people darling. And the way that they just do this, it's like, you had that guy just then saying, oh, what car? Oh, I want it. That wasn't me. It didn't do anything. You hit my partner's car. He drove into me. So you got that so he knows. But now you got her saying on the phone, that's not me. That's not her. That's not us. Even though they admitted they're the ones who did it. I really don't get these people. You know, they got evidence. They know it's you. Just shut up and accept your fate. That is it. You accept the charges. Literally, what you've done, you have to just be like, okay, I did it. That's it. You know? Saying, oh, I wasn't there, didn't do anything. That's not me. Nah, sorry.
Okay. All right, watch your feet for a sec.
Hey, can you
I'm going to work on it.
It's right.
Yeah.
You okay with your daughter going with your mom?
Yes!
Okay. That's what I'm going to do.
She with her? She here?
She's on her way.
Thank you, Jesus!
Josh,
Yeah,
the male
I'm with that
suspect,
cop
had
there.
previous warrants for resisting and obstructing, uttering forged bills, petty theft, 2 more counts of resisting, obstructing, robbery, possession of eutalone, a synthetic drug, and retail theft. For this case, he was charged with 2 counts of armed robbery, 2 counts of child neglect, 2 counts of fleeing, eluding with disregard to public safety, and 1 count of fleeing, eluding by failure to obey an order to stop. While charges for the other 2 females are not found in the report, it is presumed they were also charged with armed robbery. They are all innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Now, some people steal to get ahead, and others steal and swing.
Yeah, nah, with that there, I look at that and I always just think, what you have done there is completely, you're breaking the law, but you want to be like, oh, I'm the victim here. Doesn't work that way. Yeah, that's absolutely nuts though, isn't it, that one? I just don't get them. And then with her at the end, thank you, Jesus. Now, everything that they've done, well, again, you know, literally assault with a deadly weapon. And all of that, you know, armed robbery and everything else. And it's like, now you're doing that? It's when they go about their children as well. That's what really annoys me the most, I think. Is, again, Sandra, we're all saying it in the chat as well. All of this is going on. And these people think, oh, if they say sorry, it's okay. Or if they just... oh, yeah, don't worry about the kids. You know, the kids are fine. No, the kids are not fine. You should have thought about the kids before you did any of this stupid crap, you know? It's absolutely crazy. So I've got one more video for us, folks, which is actually 30 minutes long, which ain't too bad. Because remember, I gotta be out of here by 2. So we're gonna jump on over. We're gonna jump on in. And we're gonna get to it.
Hey, brother, you doing okay?
No, he ain't okay.
In the early morning hours of May 29th, 2024, a cyclist is murdered in a brutal hit
how's it going?
With no
so this one here
leads,
is
the
cop
case goes
finds
cold
video on
until a
11-year-old's
shocking video of the
Instagram.
incident surfaces on Instagram, posted by an 11-year-old child.
Oh my
What
God.
it reveals leaves investigators in shock, forcing them to confront some of the youngest violent offenders ever encountered.
Wow.
Look where I hit her. Her whole face went boom.
The following is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen
What?
before. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. It's around
No,
4:40
Raquel, I'm with you
a.m.
on that. We're
Albuquerque,
calling
New
everyone
Mexico
darling or
dispatchers
whatever.
receive a 911 call
For
from
me,
a
it's
woman on
love,
her way to
darling,
work.
mate, dude.
Emergency. Hi, I'm headed to work.
Liz,
and someone
it
got
is.
hit on a bicycle. It's a lady. She's on the side of the road.
Did a vehicle hit her?
I'm not too sure. I just kind of was coming southbound. I was going to work, and I saw the bike. It's in the middle of the road, and she's on the side of the road.
Is she moving at all?
So a couple of kids
I
thought they were
don't know.
gangster.
She's kind of facing the other way. I don't know if she's okay. She looks like she would be okay because she's kind of like curled up a little bit. I just really don't want to like get out and look at her though, you know?
Yeah, no, I understand. Does the bike look like it got damaged?
Yeah, the bike is mangled. Like it's pretty twisted up.
Though the caller first described the victim as female, police arrived to find an older male lying in the street, and it's clear his injuries are severe.
That's interesting. Give me a minute, folks.
I'll pass you there first. She just came.
Hey, brother, you doing okay?
No, he ain't okay. He ain't okay. They got cameras right there. So
He's bleeding pretty good out of his head.
I'm gonna go try and block up that side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I passed through there about 10 minutes ago, and then she came, and then he came.
Okay, so you didn't see what happened though, man? You just kind of saw him?
Oh, the bike in the road. Oh, look. We got that right there.
Okay.
So, whoever did this, and that's how I knew somebody was here, because I was like,
yeah, like the bike kind of laying there with.
Yeah, and then I hope he make it, man.
Yeah.
So none of you guys actually saw what happened? You just drove up on him? Subject's unconscious. He's breathing but not responding. Thank God he had this helmet on. He's breathing, but he doesn't respond really well.
An employee badge found in the male's belongings identifies him as 63-year-old Scott Habermel, who is urgently rushed to the hospital for life-saving treatment.
What have I missed, folks? Sorry about
Meanwhile,
that.
officers began
Just
surveying
speaking to
the
my old
scene
man.
in an attempt to
Bows,
piece
good
together
morning, my
what may
friend.
have
How are
happened.
we?
I think it might have happened over here because I saw this shoe.
Bows, we watched your video earlier.
Shoes up over there. Jesus, man, he must have got nailed. God damn, I know.
I mean, these bikes aren't made to take impacts before.
Yeah, but I mean, like, he's throwing his shoes that far?
Ooh.
Yeah, like this one's back over here. I don't know where. I mean, there's like this tread mark, but that doesn't look new. It's like this one kind of.
So the video we saw at the start,
like,
then.
like T-bone it, clip the back.
The one,
That's just a
the
weird,
last one you posted on Discord,
way it
not
happened is
the
really
the
weird.
paranormal one, the other one, regarding Diddy and the $50 million bribe.
I mean, it broke like the entire rim. Well, I think it's just plastic though. Oh, that's metal. That's straight up metal.
Jeez, look at that. So obviously the video we saw at the start of this one, when the car was
Police
going,
note the bicycle was equipped with 2 rear-facing flashing red lights and 2 forward-facing lights. Scott would have been visible despite it being dark outside.
he was seen.
As they continue to comb the streets, they find more scattered evidence.
Oh, not good, Bows. I hope you get better with a rid of the headache, mate.
Flung him. So, I mean, there's like a hat right here. I don't know, man.
He was literally thrown, wasn't he?
I'm wondering if it happened back here then. Depends on how fast he was
Yeah, the
going
jury
in the
members,
car. It could
yeah.
just been like, you know, the kinetic energy just taking both of them. So there's other chunks of the helmet kind of by Andrew's car. Piece of the visor, and then a little chunk like in the middle of the intersection right there. So I'm wondering if he kind of got hit like at that intersection. Or in that area.
Well, he obviously got shocked when he got hit.
Officers began searching for local surveillance cameras that might give much-needed answers. One such camera is pointed directly at the intersection, but when they knock on the homeowner's door,
it's about an 11-year-old kid who's posted the video on Instagram.
But a later call to the Albuquerque Police Department sheds new light on the situation.
Police Department Operator 4187, how can I help you?
Yes, this morning I reported a hit and run on a bicyclist, and I actually have some more information. I was able to pull some video footage from the church that I work at, and we actually saw him getting hit, but it's a little grainy, but it might be helpful.
Scott's bicycle light flashes between the trees just as the bright headlights of an approaching vehicle begin to close in. While it's difficult to see, the sound of the impact is unmistakable. Additional cameras capture the car speeding through the neighborhood, but the footage is too grainy to make out a license plate or even identify the make or model. At 7:25 a.m., just hours after the incident,
sound is
a suspicious
devastating.
vehicle was found abandoned half a mile from the crime scene. One window is shattered, the ignition is visibly damaged, and the car, a silver Hyundai sedan, had been reported stolen. Damage to the exterior was found to be consistent with crashing into an unfixed object. Officers at the scene speak with the homeowner whose cameras face the intersection. He confirms they weren't recording.
He was unconscious
That
when we got
sound
here, but
is
I mean, he
horrible.
was wearing a helmet, so if he lives, it's going to be because of that. He was still bleeding pretty good, but hopefully.
Holy hell.
Unfortunately, the injuries were fatal. 63-year-old Scott Habermel sustained a skull fracture as well as multiple facial fractures, and the cause of death was listed as multiple blunt force injuries.
Oh my God,
And the manner of
poor
death
man.
was ruled an accident. Scott was a physicist with a PhD.
Yeah,
and
we say
investigators learned
obviously
he was on his way to work when the tragedy struck.
Yeah, see, I said, Bose. Yeah, so obviously we know that it was a 11-year-old, and he posted the video and everything else. This is insane. This really is. And again, we'll just carry on with it. We'll carry on with it.
No witnesses to the crash itself, grainy footage, and no solid leads. Scott's case is closed on September 24th, 2024, pending new leads.
So he's going to be
It isn't
thinking
until
now,
9 months later, in February of 2025,
this year,
that an anonymous tip reignites the case and changes everything.
The video from
tip
social
leads
media.
Investigators to an Instagram account where a video of the fatal crash was uploaded, filmed from inside the stolen car. In a shocking discovery, the account is owned by an 11-year-old child named Messiah.
All right, man, pull up.
As investigators begin diving into his account, they find videos documenting a variety of crimes, from pranks targeting fast food workers to a variety of
That's not a
thefts,
prank, that's just
including
being a
one video
complete and
showing
utter little
Messiah stealing
twat.
a Ring camera from a residence.
It's like you're on there, mate. Oh my God.
Hey, yo, we stole your Ring camera. You boys.
But these videos barely scratch the surface of the deeply disturbing material they would uncover.
I got that Glocky.
Yo, they're literally on fire.
Dude, we just got free pizza.
What is going on?
Oh, we smoked tequila. Oh, someone shot at it. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Messiah's Instagram records also contain screenshots of multiple people reporting the thefts, with one complaining about the lack of intervention from police. In the video depicting
I'd shoot
Scott's
him.
fatal crash,
Not tase him, I'd
11-year-old
shoot him.
Messiah can be seen in the front passenger seat,
Oh my
waving a
God.
gun. Two others appear as the camera shifts: 15-year-old William Will Garcia and 13-year-old Jonathan Johnny Overbay. The video, which will later be revealed, is deeply disturbing and sends investigators to visit Scott's wife Jamie to deliver an update on her husband's case.
You guys are going to have some questions. Hey, was this an intentional act against... These people had no idea who Scott was. It was a ruthless, cold act. I'm very sorry to all of you.
What makes them do that, you know? And you can't be going on saying about, oh, it's violent video games, it's music, blah, blah, blah. How have they got access to firearms, for one? And their parents, they haven't really done a good job in raising them, really, have they? He's 11, yeah, that's the one thing. Bows, that is exactly true. You know, there's all them, oh, defund the police, do this, do that. Nah. You know, it's like, no. It's... And it's just the way that they're doing it. They find it funny. And then they're posting it to a public account. That's the one thing that boggles my mind there. It's almost like they're trying to be like, oh, look at this. Nah, sorry. You're just showing your crimes and implementing that you are going to get caught. Literally.
Just assumed from the get-go they would never find this person.
Raquel, exactly.
And
Throw in the... that's not a prank. That's just literally assaulting someone.
to do it. And I really
No father figure yet, or not a good one yet.
I did not want, I wasn't sure I wanted him to father person because for my personal benefit, it does attach a face.
Oh,
All of this, and I can't imagine anybody
the
doing
poor
this
woman.
Our goal is to put an end to this. So, and that's what we're going to do.
Over the course of 3 days, from March
Just look at them.
17th through March
Look at them.
19th, all 3 boys were found and questioned. The video revealed that 11-year-old Messiah was in the front passenger seat.
Yeah, he's the one who's doing it.
They arrived fully armed at the home of his uncle
Good.
Michael, where Messiah lives. After performing a safety sweep of the house, Michael expresses frustration that the officers entered his home.
We did a safety sweep to ensure nobody was inside.
You walked in there and you opened doors. Make sure nobody else. That's an adult right there.
Look, man, this ain't a courthouse. You can argue this in a court. We're cops. We're not lawyers.
I know that, but what I'm saying is,
it doesn't matter.
Adult right there. If he says nobody else is
bring that up with your lawyer.
No, it's not good enough, you fucking idiot.
3 years, Mandie, and I know.
Exactly,
Police
always
investigated
is.
a crime spree in the summer of 2024 involving an 11-year-old suspected of car theft, burglary, and a shooting, which Messiah took responsibility for in a discovered text message. He also saved several news articles outlining the charges filed against the 11-year-old suspect.
Bloody
Police at
hell.
the time were not aware of the connection to Scott's death, and in their
Hey,
press
Timothy, how's it
release
going, bud?
stated, "We are lucky someone wasn't killed." At the police station, Messiah is given drinks and snacks before detectives begin reading him his Miranda warnings. Meanwhile,
Sheila,
back
yeah,
at the
it is.
house,
I don't understand
officers
why they
informed
post it
Michael
all,
that
but
they
this is
obtained
one of the
a
good
search
things.
warrant for the
I absolutely hate TikTok. I hate it. But there is good things do this. No, you got to be over the age of 30, over the age of 12 or 13 for social media accounts.
One gun in your room? Mm-hmm. Should there be any guns in Messiah's room?
No.
Go.
There's no guns. There's no car that killed the guy. No bike piece, no souvenirs. So just search it.
While his uncle may not have been aware, Messiah's phone records suggest a concerning pattern involving illegal firearms, including a message in which he admitted stealing a gun at a party, and others discussing plans to rob gun stores. Back in the interrogation room, Messiah is asked if he wants to speak with detectives now that he's been made aware of his rights. He agrees to answer questions, but asks that they call his uncle first.
Hello, is this Michael Hayes? Yeah. Hello, Michael.
Look at him.
Is Amir Baker.
Fucking tase a little bastard. He's literally just there like, oh, I'm in trouble. Am I in trouble? You can see just looking. He's like, oh, what's going to happen? It's like, did you think you were going to get away with everything? You posted the videos online. You know, this is what really cracks me up about it. Oh, bows, mate. I was watching something last night and I had an ad pop up on the side of chat. I was like, oh my god.
You on the phone while we talk with him. Are you okay with that?
I think I need to be in person. His woman advised him not to say anything.
Do you want to come here and talk?
It's kind of late. I'm being detained at my house right now.
Investigators inform Michael that he's free to leave while the search warrant continues at his house, but he still doesn't agree to come in.
Messiah wants to talk to you.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. What's going on?
Nothing.
Nothing? Oh my god. He's such a little prick, isn't he?
He's going to come and represent you, but I don't know what's their procedures of how long they're going to keep you.
Okay.
He said he's representing you. There's not much I can say. If they want to talk to you with TVS, I want you to know you're here as well. So you're going to have to set it up for in the morning. So they should be bringing you back home. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, no worries, Angel. Yeah, it is. It's crazy. Because I used to have a go with my sister for allowing my niece on it when she was like 11.
He's asking what your position is, what you want.
To go home? I'm tired.
No, you're not going home. Oh my god. You ain't done
Once
nothing
Michael is
wrong.
off the phone, they ask Messiah once more if he wants to answer questions.
I'm just bored. Yeah. And I think, guys, like, if I said, if I were to answer no questions, you guys would just leave and then have no company.
So, Okay, I see what you're saying. You're bored and you kind of want company, is what you're saying. Yeah.
Oh
So
my
the
God.
conversation that we do want to have.
Yeah, Liz, great uncle, innit?
Is related to the crime in which you're being accused of participating in. Okay?
You know, the video of
I'm
you.
not saying you have to talk to us, it's your choice. But we just can't hang in here and just keep you company either. Does that make sense? Okay.
So you're going to stay by yourself or go into jail?
Having your rights in mind, do you want to talk to us right now?
No.
Okay.
If it's gonna help my case, I think we'll.
Okay. Okay, inside.
Well, it's good talking with you. Everything goes over, okay?
He probably thinks it's all like fun and games to him.
Nice to meet you. Take care of yourself, okay?
The second occupant, 15-year-old William Will Garcia, voluntarily surrenders to police at a
There we
public
go.
meeting place. When officers arrive to
So
arrest
he knows
him,
what's
his
happening?
best friend, 15-year-old Elijah Eli Ingleking, is with him. Will's Instagram records were also obtained by police.
Look at them.
With several shocking discoveries among them, including many of Will and Eli together. Like Messiah's account, Will's is filled with references to gang violence and include videos of teens with firearms.
Oh my God. Look, you can't even hold it.
Yeah.
Ready, Phoebe?
Eli tells detectives he wasn't with Will that night, but shares what Will explained to him about his involvement.
Oh!
And they were pointing a gun at him and stuff and telling him to record. And that was really what was happening. And he was just trying to, they were really just trying to scare him. They were trying to scare the biker, Will said. And Johnny took it to another level and he bumped him in the back and he sped up.
Oh no, Bows, yeah.
While Eli insists this is all the
I almost
information
married
he has,
a crazy
detectives will
hearty
later
mate.
learn that he knows a lot more than he's letting
After 3
on.
years, I got
For
the
now,
hell out of
they
there.
meet with Will's parents briefly before they head to the police station to interrogate the 15-year-old.
You guys want to talk to us? Like just the parents, do you guys want to talk to us and have a conversation?
I might want to.
Okay, so for me, I could say I don't have anything to say other than thank you for what you do. And I've instructed my son not to talk at all until his attorney is present, which should be in the next couple of days, you know.
At the police station, Will sits with investigators.
Look, even
who
he's
are
like, oh my
hopeful
God,
they
what
can
have I
obtain
done?
more details
It's like,
about the
you're
incident.
out there, you're doing all of this. Now you've been caught, you're crying. And you look, she's like, oh, I didn't do anything.
But what we're going to do is we're going to start off by reading you your Miranda rights and making sure that you understand.
No, Raquel doesn't. None of them do.
And then we can go from there, okay?
They probably, again, like, oh, all these other people on TikTok and all this and Instagram and everything else, and they post stuff, and they're like, oh, yeah, let's do that. Look at this, yeah. And it's like, you are literally just posting your entire evidence against you online. That's the one thing I don't understand, you know, is why would you post something that is going to incriminate you in a serious crime? It's bizarre. It's almost like, oh yeah, we'll do this. And again, no, because they are children, it could be like, well, they're not going to do anything. I'm under the age. That could be one of the things, because we've seen that over the last couple of years now, where kids, oh, I'm 15, like 16, 17, I can't do anything. You're not going to try me as an adult. But then the seriousness of the crime, they're like, oh, you're actually trying me as an adult, and that's when they start crying. But again, when you so far these two boys, the ones who were involved, they sat in this room and they literally look, oh my God, what's going to happen to me? You know, and it's almost like they are holding back tears, which I think is funny because they deserve everything they get.
So do you understand your rights?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. And would you like to talk with us?
I would like a lawyer, honestly.
Okay. All right.
Despite exercising his right to silence, Will is still under arrest. They briefly allow him to call his parents before taking him to the holding cell.
Hello?
Hey, Mom. I just wanted to talk to you. Just to... I don't know.
I'm out here.
What do you mean?
I'm outside of where you're at now.
Oh. Well, yeah, you probably won't see me, though.
Cell snitch, yeah, that's exactly what they're doing, isn't it?
You just told him you wanted an attorney, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love you, son.
Who's playing her?
Hi, son.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, I love you, okay?
Love you too, Dad.
Keep your chin up. We're right behind you, even though you're not talking to us. We're thinking of you and planning, okay? We're meeting with the attorney in the morning, okay?
Okay.
They locate the suspected driver,
Bragson.
13-year-old
No idea who that
Johnny,
is.
at the Juvenile Probation Center, where he's attending an appointment with his mother. Jonathan is currently on probation for an unrelated case.
Hello.
Hello.
-26.
Hello.
Blue Honda Pilot.
Hi, buddy. I'm Officer Benavides, all right? Can you just stand up for us? Grab that pin. What? Thank you.
That's all right. Jonathan, he has an uncle.
Yes, it is, okay?
What?
There we go.
Where's your...
For what?
Do you have a phone on you? No?
For what?
Detective will be able to explain everything, okay? You're gonna go talk to some detectives, okay?
So, I just want to make it easier because
John.
you're gonna go with us. You're gonna be able to go with us.
Okay, am I gonna be able to hug him and love on him?
Yes.
Oh my god.
So he has a
Oh my
warrant for his arrest. We gotta
god.
take him downtown and he's gonna get interviewed by a detective unit.
Is he going to jail?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Because
John
he
receives
was
a quick
involved
pat-down outside
in
of the
killing
room
someone.
before they begin to escort him to a waiting police cruiser.
John. You're going to jail.
Bruce Rivers. Yeah, I'm not too sure of Bruce Rivers. I'll have a look for him.
Okay, just come to this car over here, okay?
Give him your phone, okay?
Oh, why? There we go.
I didn't do nothing.
You didn't do nothing. Your phone's fine.
Oh, this is stupid.
Alright, as of right now, okay, you're going to jail for, or you're gonna go talk to somebody, but you're under arrest for your warrant, okay? Don't try to do
What
anything
warrant?
stupid, okay? I don't know what exactly it's for, they just told us you had a warrant to come pick you up. Okay? I'll give you air, just cooperate
Yep,
and
there we go.
we'll go from there, okay?
Bye-bye, kid. You fucking idiot.
An officer follows his mom as she retrieves his phone from their car, where Johnny's aunt begins to question what's happening.
You're going to jail? I don't know. What? I don't know, dude.
Huh?
What do you mean for what?
Is this?
Yeah.
Okay.
For what?
You shouldn't have
How do we turn
anything
this?
on there, so, huh?
There we go. See, even the mother's
that's
right.
you calling.
He shouldn't have anything on there.
They have to, or they're gonna seize my car.
But when officers don't reveal the details of the warrant, tensions rise with Johnny's aunt.
But you guys know it's a warrant.
Yes.
But you guys should know if you're arrested.
It's not our job to know. It's not our
Yeah,
job
it
at all.
is.
It's our job to know.
No, if there's a warrant,
That makes sense.
You don't agree with it? You call the
It
judge?
don't make sense though.
You get you're upset, he's going to jail. It happens.
No,
okay?
it's in reality.
It is reality. You're right. He is
Yeah,
going
you're
to jail.
going to jail for a warrant.
I wonder how they're going to be when they find out that
His
what
mom
he's done.
arrives separately at the police station, where she's about to see exactly why they placed her
Oh,
son
there we go,
under
yeah,
arrest.
so-
Her instructions to Johnny reveal that someone gave her information about his warrant, though it's unclear who did.
It's up to you if you want to answer questions or anything like that, but honestly, just wait. And then we'll talk to them later or something, because they're trying to get you to murder.
Okay.
Yeah, how does she know?
Sorry.
I'll be okay. No, it's not, mate. A little bald-head, freak pumpkinhead. Whenever I see hair like that, I think of Lloyd Christmas from Dumb and Dumber. Pumpkin, what was it? Pumpkin pie-haired freak, something like that he says, didn't he?
In on what she knows.
Yeah, he said that somebody got hit on a bicycle and Messiah was driving and he was in the car.
Despite what she
his
told
face
Johnny,
says
the
like,
video she's about to
"Ah."
see clearly shows that Messiah was in the front passenger seat.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to kind of step forward on that since you were kind of talking about this. I'm not making any questions or making any requests of you, but I'm just going to let you know about what we have. There's no question about what we have. You're going to have to watch this.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. You have to.
Sorry.
I did like glitch. Oh my gosh. He said somebody got hit and then they ended up dying.
There we go. He knows. And he knows he's fucked.
You need to know. That's what they're trying to get me for.
I see.
That's why
Dang, it's just stopped. Thank God, because I didn't want to see that. If it's what, oh my gosh.
She's downloading it so that it doesn't have to rely on a bad connection. So it will still.
Yeah, you still need to watch it.
Still watch it.
Well, I got nothing to worry about because I wasn't there.
And he said, he's sorry that if he would have known, he didn't really know. He said it was like kind of last minute and it just popped up. And he said sorry because he wished that he could have warned you or told you more before to do
What?
After downloading the video, the detective attempts to play it for Johnny and his mother one more time.
It just sucks not knowing too, you know? But,
Okay, here you go.
oh my gosh.
Here you go. You want to watch this first?
My phone is like,
Yeah.
there we go.
There's the bicycle.
Just bump it, bro. Yeah, it's bumping, but like 15, 20.
I think it's so
Show the rest of the video because we saw that at the start the camera goes round.
Watch it again.
No.
Really? Another video recovered from Messiah's Instagram records show the teen's callous reaction to the blood on the car's hood.
Look where I hit her. Really? Her whole face went boom.
The detective lets Jonathan's mom know he'll be taking his phone, explaining that it'll allow them to triangulate his location during the time of the incident.
They have a DNA warrant, fingerprint warrant for him because we have evidence from the vehicles that were utilized during this time frame. So that was just a statement just to let you go, because I could hear you were kind of talking.
Oh, Raquel, yeah. 100%. The Dunblane massacre was everything just got locked down.
He's been out of jail. He was in jail for a long time. And then he got out and he's been doing everything he needs to do.
So
no, we've had no mass shootings here in Wales.
Involved and they have evidence from them. So once those DNAs, they'll be cross-examining his DNA and prints to the stuff collected from those vehicles.
Curious about his current probation,
I
detectives
don't
asked
think there's
for
been
more
that many
details.
either.
He had broken into a school or something. And he's been doing restitution and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, this will, unfortunately, that's going to violate that. So, all right.
Okay.
Well,
I wish that I could meet you hot pot tonight. I was gonna make enchiladas. I love you.
I'm going to pause it by here. So, Raquel, do you want to be shocked? Because this has just shocked me. List of these in the United Kingdom, okay? So, in the 2020s, we had one last year, then January 2023, 2022, 22, 21, 21, 21. Then 2010s, obviously all of these people. The 2000s. It's absolutely nuts. It seems to be like one or two a year. Then the 90s. The 80s. 70s. 60s. 50s. Wow. That's a lot. And if you notice, they all happen roughly around in London. I've got like obviously one there about Birmingham and Manchester, but the majority of them are in London. That's actually really surprising.
I'm sorry. Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, like say, literally, yes. You don't hear about him. You literally do not hear about him on the news here in the UK.
State.
Does he have to go right away?
Yeah, we'll let you say bye and then we'll.
I love you, baby.
No.
I'm here for you. Just remember everything that happened last time you went in and just try to learn from you, like everything, and don't let nobody bully you, but don't get in trouble, okay? Be nice, be cool.
Hey, Brand, no, kids, they have no respect. And the parents obviously spend a lot less time with their kids, 100%. It's sad. It really is.
Love you.
All right, they said you could be in there without cuffs, okay? So we'll keep it that way as long as you stay cool, okay?
Love you.
Before entering
Oh,
his cell,
both, 100%.
Johnny
Like
is
say here in
allowed
the
one last
UK,
goodbye hug with his mom.
because one of the issues that they had over the last, well, it was in the 2010s. that people were buying blank firing guns and converting them. Because you can buy a blank firer for like 25 quid. You know, and it's all of a sudden you can just go and get that and convert it and you got one. Absolutely crazy, some of the stuff that they do.
Be strong, kid.
iPad kids, yes. Oh, mate. So we're saying with phones and all that now, literally.
Best friend.
Yeah. Sorry, darling, your son's going to jail for being in, being in the back seat.
Obtained for Jonathan and William, and a search warrant was executed for Messiah. DNA and fingerprints were collected from all three boys
and was
for
it in there?
comparison with evidence recovered from the stolen car. On March 21st, 2025, Crime Stoppers received a shocking tip from a teacher who revealed that a fourth teen was present in the vehicle at the time of the murder. The tipster recognized the voice saying "bump him" as their student, none other than Will's best friend, 15-year-old Elijah Eli.
So he was in it as well,
who had
then.
previously denied any involvement when questioned by investigators.
Just bump him, bruh.
Like, you like bump him?
Yeah, just bump him. Go like 15, 20.
Investigators would later receive information from a third party, stating that Will's own brother shared that his parents
bows,
knew
mate.
Elijah was in
All
the
that
vehicle,
stuff.
but were waiting to disclose the information in the hopes of gaining leniency for Will. 15-year-old Elijah Engelking was indicted by a grand jury on June 11, 2025, on charges of first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, and knowingly leaving the scene of an accident, resulting in death.
Good.
He entered a plea of not guilty and is currently being held without bond until his trial. Following his interview, 13-year-old Jonathan Overbay was taken to the Juvenile Detention Center and later charged with first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, leaving the scene of an accident involving great bodily harm or death, and unlawful carrying of a handgun by a person under the age of 19. According to the
Like I say, we will be quitting after this, folks, really quickly, because I just realized it's 2:05.
Receiving the maximum juvenile sentence permitted under New Mexico law.
Good.
He will remain in a juvenile facility until he reaches the age of 21. 15-year-old William Garcia was charged with first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit first-degree murder.
Where's the little 11-year-old?
The
The one who thinks he's a badass.
His case has been transferred to adult court. As for Messiah, the 11-year-old was fed McDonald's and slept on a cot overnight in the interrogation room, as the Children's Youth and Family Services Department had no beds available for the night. He was taken into custody of CYFD the following morning. A recent Facebook post from the Bernalillo County District Attorney's Office announced that a now 12-year-old has been charged with an open count of murder in connection with the death of Scott Habermel. We contacted the 2nd Judicial District Attorney's Office to confirm whether this individual is Messiah, but were told they could not provide additional details at this time. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering cases...
Yeah, that's... all of that there, it does go to show what these type of people really are. But so, say, guys, I'm really sorry about this, but say we are going to have to quickly finish, because I was meant to leave at 2 o'clock to go and grab my niece from her school. It takes me like 20 minutes to drive there. So, but folks, thank you for coming along. We will be back tomorrow, probably having a gaming stream tomorrow, but Friday we do have some more videos to go through. Like say, Bowser's put them in the Discord. We got a couple there. The Discord link is actually up in the chat somewhere, folks. But thank you for coming along. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care, folks.